Welcome to the banker lamp. Please enjoy the video.
You start by verifying the exact tachometer failure and collecting parts. Check at idle, revs, and steady cruise so you know when it fails. This narrows wiring versus gauge faults. Once you have a multimeter, trim tools, and the replacement gauge or sender, disconnect the battery for 30 seconds to clear spurious codes. Then remove the trim and instrument cluster carefully, noting retaining screws and connector tabs. This exposes the back of the tachometer, so you can begin electrical checks immediately. You now find and test the tachometer signal and grounds. Probe the tach input with the engine idling. You should see a pulsed DC waveform whose frequency increases with RPM. If there's no pulse, trace back to the ignition coil/ECU tach output and check continuity and corrosion at each connector. Once you confirm signal integrity, test the gauge with a bench signal generator or swap in a known good cluster. This determines whether the cluster electronics or sender circuit is at fault. Keep careful notes for reassembly. You finish by replacing the failed component and restoring connections, making sure to follow torque and connector orientation from the manual. Once reassembled, reconnect the battery and start the engine. Rev through the full range while observing the tachometer response to confirm a correct reading. If readings remain erratic, inspect ECU and chassis grounds and add shielding or a small zero. 1 microfarad capacitor across the tach input to filter noise. If still unresolved, consult the vehicle wiring diagram.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.